If you're a chassis engineer or an aerodynamicist working today in Stuttgart, Maranello, or Woking, you are quietly panicking. And honestly, you should be. For more than half a century, the entire European hypercar world has run on one unshakable rule of physics that nobody dared to question. If you want a car to hold a corner at insane speed without launching itself off the circuit, the accepted answer has always been the same. You strap a huge, heavy, drag-heavy carbon wing onto the back end and call it a day. You trade away top speed and aerodynamic efficiency in exchange for raw, punishing downforce. That's simply been the cost of doing business. But at the 2026 Beijing Auto Show, a consumer electronics company didn't just question this 100-year-old European doctrine. They blew it apart with cold, hard numbers. Xiaomi rolled out its entire new automotive lineup, headlined by the eagerly awaited SU7 Ultra and the jaw-dropping Vision GT concept. And no, we're not here to talk about 0-60 times or fancy touchscreens inside the cabin. We're here to do a full forensic breakdown of what Xiaomi just quietly dropped on the entire industry. Because this is not simply a quick electric car with good marketing. They lifted top-secret fluid dynamics architecture straight out of aerospace engineering, borrowed submarine-grade forging techniques from naval metallurgy, and in the process rewrote the rulebook of automotive physics itself. The classic rear wing, as generations of engineers have known it, is finished. Today we're breaking down the actual physics behind the reverse lifting body as shape, the genuinely alarming reality of a 4.1 aerodynamic efficiency figure, and why fitting what amounts to a ballistic shield around a high-voltage battery pack just made every single Western performance car on sale today look like it rolled out of the Stone Age. To grasp how enormous this engineering jump really is, we need to zoom right in on the Xiaomi Vision GT and study exactly how air behaves as it moves around it. In a classic European hypercar, incoming air slams into a huge front splitter, gets violently broken apart into chaotic streams, and is then forced over a rear wing purely to press the back tires harder into the tarmac. It works? Technically. But it also leaves behind a huge, messy trail of turbulent air. What engineers dryly call aerodynamic drag. It's a deeply inefficient trade-off, and everyone in the industry has simply accepted it as the price of grip. Xiaomi's engineering division, headed by former European veterans who defected to the Chinese giant, quietly concluded that bolt-on external aero parts are simply outdated relics of an older era. Instead, they leaned on a concept borrowed from aerospace called the lifting body. In stealth bombers and cutting-edge fighter jets, the entire fuselage itself is shaped to produce lift, removing any need for big, drag-heavy wings sticking out into the airstream. Xiaomi took that aerospace idea and turned it completely on its head for road use. By physically separating the main cabin from the front and rear chassis nodes, they effectively suspended the cockpit in mid-structure. This unusual structural choice lets high-speed airflow not just over the top of the car, but straight through it and directly underneath it as well. As that air accelerates through the narrow, precisely sculpted channels beneath the floor, it produces an intensely low pressure zone. Following Bernoulli's principle of fluid dynamics, this huge pressure differential literally pulls the entire mass of the car down onto the road surface. You end up with maximum mechanical grip without ever needing a single external carbon panel to physically fight the wind. And the numbers behind this backwards aerospace approach are, frankly, startling. In high-performance automotive engineering, success is measured through what's called an aerodynamic efficiency ratio. Essentially, the relationship between how much downforce a car generates versus how much drag penalty it costs to get there. A top-tier, highly developed European track car will typically land an efficiency ratio somewhere around 3.0. That number has long been considered the absolute ceiling of what Western engineering can realistically achieve. The Xiaomi Vision GT, thanks to its biomimetic teardrop shape and clever internal air routing, hit an officially verified ratio of 4.1. That single number breaks the usual predictive models engineers rely on in wind tunnel testing, In practical terms, that means the car produces an almost absurd amount of downforce while cutting through the air with next to no resistance at all. But straight-line aerodynamics is only half of this story. When a hypercar takes a fast corner at around 150 miles per hour, sudden side winds can instantly disrupt that low-pressure zone, triggering a sharp and dangerous loss of grip. To solve that exact problem, Xiaomi built in a vertical shark fin stabilizer, drawing heavily from Le Mans endurance prototypes, paired with an active boundary layer control system tucked discreetly inside the rear light bar. Tiny micropores actively redirect the trailing airflow, forming an invisible curtain of directed air that keeps the whole car stable under strong sideways forces. Even the wheel hubs themselves are cleverly engineered anomalies. Rather than using standard flat aero discs, the transparent outer covers stay completely motionless while the internal gear-shaped structures spin freely, working essentially like a centrifugal turbine. They actively pull cold outside air straight into the carbon ceramic brakes while simultaneously pushing hot air back out, all without ever disrupting the smooth airflow along the car's sides. It's a genuine masterclass in managing both heat and aerodynamics at the same time. None of this aerodynamic mastery counts for anything, though, if the underlying frame simply gives way under the brutal torsional loads of hard cornering or, worse, a serious impact. That brings us straight to the heart of the new SU7 platform unveiled in Beijing. The Chinese engineering team didn't just reshape the outer body panels, they overhauled the entire metallurgy from the ground up. In a severe head-on collision, a conventional car frame typically relies on just one or two energy absorption paths, which very often can't dissipate kinetic energy fast enough, leading directly to serious cabin intrusion. Xiaomi instead built an entire spatial mesh network, using 3 separate load transfer channels working in parallel. When impact force hits the front of the vehicle, it doesn't simply travel in a straight line backward toward the passengers. It's instantly split apart and sent upward through the shock towers, forward through the main longitudinal side rails, and downward through the subframe itself, spreading the load across the whole structure. But the real forensic story here lies in the raw materials used. They're using hot-stamped, ultra-high-strength steel, rated at a staggering 2200 megapascals of yield strength. For a sense of scale, that's tougher than the steel used in the pressure hulls of deep-sea nuclear submarines built to survive crushing ocean depths. The A-pillars, B-pillars, and roof rails are all woven together using seamless, heat-treated steel tubing, forming an almost unbreakable safety cell around the occupants. They engineered the car not just to scrape past the standard global 50 km/h crash tests, but to comfortably absorb impacts at speeds more than 20% above those already strict international requirements. Run the actual kinetic energy math, mass multiplied by velocity squared, and a 20% increase in speed means the frame has to absorb more than 44% additional crash energy. That 2200 megapascal skeleton doesn't just bend under that load. It essentially arrests the entire physics of the crash outright. The final, and arguably the biggest, engineering leap of all tackles, the one persistent weak spot shared by every electric vehicle on the road: catastrophic battery failure. When a high-voltage battery pack gets punctured from underneath by road debris at highway speed, it can trigger thermal runaway almost instantly. Cell temperatures shoot past 1000 degrees Celsius within mere seconds, causing a chemical fire that is notoriously difficult, if not impossible, to fully put out. Western manufacturers have generally tried to solve this with thicker aluminum plating underneath, which only adds significant weight and quietly kills overall efficiency. Xiaomi went with a completely different approach instead. First, they wrapped the entire battery perimeter in a 1500 megapascal honeycomb aluminum extrusion, built specifically to crumple and absorb side impacts long before that force ever reaches the sensitive chemical cells inside. Second, they added a wide transverse anti-scrape beam right across the front of the underbody, designed purely to physically shatter any road debris before it can travel underneath the car at all. But the real breakthrough is arguably what coats the very bottom of the battery pack itself: Standard EVs typically use a basic PVC layer purely for moisture resistance and light scratch protection. Xiaomi swapped that out entirely for a proprietary ballistic-grade resin coating instead. This is quite literally bulletproof vest technology applied directly to the floor of an everyday passenger car. In extreme puncture testing using high-velocity steel spikes, the battery's structural integrity held completely firm and uncompromised. Even under forced thermal runaway testing carried out in sub-zero conditions, the highly advanced thermal management system safely vented the extreme heat entirely on its own. No fire, no explosion, just a fully contained, controlled failure. They effectively built a thermal-proof vault around the batteries themselves, and all of this together, the reverse lifting body, the 4.1 aerodynamic efficiency figure, the 2200 megapascal submarine-grade steel, and the armored battery vault, culminates in one single, hard-to-ignore data point. At the toughest proving ground in the entire motoring world, the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the SU7 Ultra prototype smashed expectations completely with a verified lap time of 1 minute and 37 seconds. For decades, Europe's automotive elite genuinely believed that their century of motorsport pedigree was an untouchable, impenetrable fortress. They believed, deep down, that software engineers and smartphone manufacturers could never possibly grasp the finer, darker arts of suspension geometry, fluid dynamics, and chassis metallurgy. The 2026 Beijing Auto Show proved, beyond any real doubt, that this old assumption was dead wrong. Xiaomi didn't simply copy European engineering practices, they threw advanced computational fluid dynamics, aerospace-inspired biomimicry, and cutting-edge materials science straight at the problem, and in doing so made traditional mechanical methods look genuinely outdated overnight. When a tech company can build a 1,000 horsepower machine that drives like a video game, corners like a stealth jet, and survives impacts like an armored vehicle, the old combustion engine, mechanical wing era is effectively over. The Western car industry isn't just quietly falling behind in the EV race anymore. They're steadily losing their grip on the underlying physics itself. The traditional aerodynamic wing is dead. Long live the reverse lifting body.